Hello student, my name is Abhishek Mondol. I am going to teach you geography in one of the section of class 6. In the video lecture, I am going to teach you how to prepare the chart paper that is part of your project. Well, the topic for your chart paper is Agriculture of India. Now you have to write the heading. You can see over here, this is the heading of the chart paper, that is Agriculture of India. Then what you have to do, you have to subdivide the chart paper into three parts. On one part you have to write about types of agriculture, and another part you have to write about the types of crop, and on the bottom part you have to write about green revolution. What is it, how introduced it, benefits and development. Now what are the points that you have to write under types of agriculture? You have to write about subsistence farming, intensive farming, extensive farming, shifting agriculture, commercial farming and plantation farming. In this part of the chart paper, the student must provide 2 to 3 lines description about each type of agriculture along with suitable picture downloaded from the internet or relevant sketch drawn by them. On the right hand side, you have to prepare one table on types of crop. Over there you have to write the name of the crop that I have already written. You have to write the amount of temperature required for their growth, amount of rainfall required for their growth, and the types of soil in which they grow. At the bottom part you have to write about green revolution. What is it, who introduced it, benefit and development. In this part of the chart paper, the student need to write about green revolution by following the above points. You don't have to mention those points. That means you don't have to mention what is it, who introduced it, benefits and development. They should divide those points on green revolution in paragraph. Students have to give some relevant pictures downloaded from internet or draw some relevant sketches related to greenhouse. So all these points you have to follow while you are preparing the chart paper. Now some important notes. This is the plan for the chart paper that the student need to follow strictly at the time of doing the project. It is mandatory to follow each and every point mentioned over here. That means whatever I have said, you have to follow each and every point. The student must consult the material for the project given to them in the WhatsApp messenger, and you will be provided one material in the WhatsApp messenger that you have to follow. And picture is compulsory, my dear student. You have to provide the pictures. Without picture, chart paper is meaningless. Now you see, let me zoom it and so see you. You see, a chart paper will be look like this. This chart paper will look like this. Okay, this boundary part in the page is chart paper. At the top you have the heading. Let me highlight it if I can. This is the, sorry, at the top, Agriculture of India, you can see this is the heading. Then it has three parts. At the left hand side there is type of agriculture that I have said just now. On the right hand side you have types of crop. You have prepare one table, and at the bottom you have green revolution. You have to write about green revolution. What is it, who introduced it, benefits and development. Now I am going to show you one project that will help you to understand what kind of picture you can use for your project work. Types of agriculture in India. Subsistence farming. This kind of farming is done by the farmer to fulfill the need of his family. He does not sell, or even though he sell, very little amount of product is sell in the market. Here you can see the farmer is using primitive technique like bullock cart and plow for tilling the land. Next one is intensive farming. In this kind of farming, the farmer plant the crop in a small plot of land and he used modern techniques and equipments within that small plot of land. Next one is extensive farming. In extensive farming, the farmer do agriculture over a large plot of land, and he use modern machineries, like he use tractor for tilling the land before planting the crop, and he use harvester to cut the crops. In India, mainly wheat is produced by means of extensive farming. Next one is shifting cultivation. It is a primitive form of cultivation where a plot of forest is cleared, then it is burned, as you can see in the picture, for using it for planting the crops. This kind of cultivation is basically done by tribal peoples in the northeastern part of India. Next one is commercial farming, where the farmer use not only modern techniques, but their objective is what? To sell the product in the market. Last is the plantation farming. In India, mainly there are two kinds of plantation farming. One is coffee plantation, another one is tea plantation. So we mainly produce beverage crop by means of plantation farming. In plantation farming, plucking is mainly done by women by their hand, and within the area where plantation farming is done, the processing of tea and coffee is done, and then it is sold to the market. So an area that have plantation, either tea and coffee, must be well connected with the market with a good transport network. Now you can see one picture of Dr. Norman Ernest Borlaug. Actually, he was the person who developed HIV seeds in 1951 in Mexico. At 1951 in Mexico. This HIV seeds is very important part of Green Revolution. These are the states of India that got benefit from Green Revolution, that is Punjab, Haryana, Delhi and Western Uttar Pradesh. And wheat is the crop that got maximum benefit from Green Revolution. And this is the map of agroclimatic region of India. That means depending upon the popularity of different crop grown in different region of India, we have divided India into different agricultural zone. Like there is rice, jute and tea region, wheat and sugarcane region, cotton region, maize and coarse crop region, millets and oilseed regions, fruit, vegetables and barley regions. So these are the regions into which the whole country is divided depending upon the practice of agriculture. Because in different part the climatic condition is different, for that different kind of agriculture is practiced in different part. Thank you.